Evidence. From the video and book, it makes sense to believe. There is a great deal of historical and archaeological evidence that traces the Catholic Church back to the Apostles and Christ, as well as supports many stories in the Old Testament. In addition, the Catholic Church has contemporary evidence in miraculous signs. Even instances of supernatural evil are signs. There have been many numerous miracles throughout the world in the history of the Church, such as physical healings, incorrupt bodies of saints, the stigmata on Padre Pio, blood-stained hosts, weeping statues, apparitions of Mary, the Shroud of Turin, and Juan Diego's tilma. Though not all have been sufficiently investigated and approved by the Church, many have been. Let's look at 3. Our Lady of Guadalupe and Juan Diego's tilma. About 500 years ago, after the Spanish conquered the Aztecs in Mexico, a young Catholic Aztec man, Juan Diego, had a vision of the Lord's Mother Mary. Juan was wearing a native tilma at the time, a cloak made of cactus fiber. As a sign that his vision was true, Our Lady filled Juan's tilma with Spanish roses and sent him to the bishop. When Juan met the bishop, he uncurled his cloak to let the roses spill to the floor. At that moment, they noticed an image of Our Lady on Juan Diego's tilma. The nature of this image is such that scientists today cannot determine how to reproduce it from scratch. For instance, no brush strokes can be seen. Further, the fabric itself, made from cactus fiber, should have rotted after 20 years. Today, almost a half a millennium later, Juan Diego's tilma still hangs in the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The Shroud of Turin. The shroud in Turin, Italy, is the purported burial cloth Jesus was wrapped in at the time of his resurrection. It reveals a negative image of a crucified man, complete with nail holes, marks from the Roman whip, wounds from the crown of thorns, and many dried blood stains. Like the tilma, scientists do not know how this image was created. The apparition of Our Lady at Fatima. During World War I in Fatima, Portugal, the mother of Jesus appeared to 3 young shepherd children, ages 7, 9, and 10, over a 6-month period. The last appearance on October 13, 1917, was public proof that Our Lady was appearing to the children. Word of the previous apparitions had widely circulated, and tens of thousands of people from all around came to watch a spectacular miracle. But it had been raining for more than a day, people were drenched, and the dirt roads were muddy. Then during the apparition, the rain suddenly stopped, clouds parted, and the crowds looked at the sun moving and getting larger without it hurting their eyes. But when the people thought it was going to crash on them, they became frightened. In a little while, the sun stopped moving and returned to its proper place. Afterward, everyone noticed their clothes were dry, as well as the muddy ground that had pools of water. How everything became instantly dry cannot be explained by mass hallucination.